Hello everybody. I have received several requests to talk about laws affecting women. So today I would be discussing the inheritance rights of women under the Hindu Succession Act. The Hindu Succession Act applies to Hindus, Sikhs, Jains and Buddhists. Now we all know that in India, in the Indian patriarchal society, women have been highly discriminated, especially when it came to inheriting the family property. The courts are flooded with litigation between brothers, sisters, their children. So this right to inherit property has largely been debated and discussed. Prior to 2005, the Hindu Succession Act recognized that a father, his sons and his grandsons could be co-partners. That is, only they could ask for partition of the family property, and that the eldest son could be the karta of the Hindu undivided family. The Hindu Succession Act deals with both movable as well as immovable property, and it also deals with the self-acquired as well as the ancestral property. Now, though the self-acquired property can be gifted or willed by a parent in any manner they deem fit, but in case the parent die without leaving a will, the Hindu Succession Act lays down how that family property is to be partitioned. In order to end gender inequality, that is to promote gender equality, to bring women at par with their male counterparts, there was an amendment of the Hindu Succession Act in 2005. This amendment declared that daughters by birth have the same right as their brothers in the parental property. This was a very significant change. This meant that by birth a daughter was a co-partner in the Hindu undivided family, or what we call the joint family. Daughters also had a right to ask for partition, and the eldest daughter now could be the karta. This also meant that in case a father died without leaving a will, his wife, that is the mother, and the children, both sons and daughters, would have equal share. And in case a daughter had predeceased her father, then her children would inherit the mother's share. This act, thus in 2005, the amendment did away with any ambiguity to a daughter's right to the parental property. However, there were many cases which were filed in case the father had died prior to the amendment of 2005. What happened to that property? Did daughters have an equal share? And the different high courts of the country had different views. Thus, on this 12th of August, the Supreme Court in a landmark judgment has held that even if the father had died prior to 2005, the daughter would have equal rights in the parental property. However, if the partition in such a property has already been executed, it cannot be reopened. But if the partition was only oral, or it has not been executed, or an appeal is pending, then courts have been directed to give an order within 6 months, and it should be ensuring that the daughter gets the same right as the son. So this amendment and this judgment has, in a nutshell, brought daughters on the same footing as the sons. Today there can be no discrimination under the Hindu Succession Act when it comes to inheriting the family property. So if you still have any queries or comments, please write down in the comment section, and please do subscribe to this channel. I would be speaking about the other laws and would also be answering the queries which I have received from students in the episodes to follow. Thank you so much for watching this video.